Hi, I'm Steven.
My name is Abel,
And that's Ram.
This is cloud computing! Hey, do you have Scott's number?
You mean on my phone?
Yes, on your phone.
I didn't bring my phone. I think I lost it.
Are you using an Android?
Yeah, I am actually.
Oh, well, Google's did an amazing thing with the cloud. It's called the Google Cloud. And they offer many of their products, including your contact list. We can actually go online and find it. This is part of the Google Cloud system where everything is saved on their servers, and you can access it through your Gmail. The Gmail works the same way. Yeah, you can do your documents on your Google account, as well as see your contact list and your pictures even back up to Google Plus, and they're private until you set it as public. So allowing this, your digital media is now more secure as if you had it on local storage, it's gone. But if it's backed up to the cloud, and Google servers are very dependable, it's you can access them as long as you have access to the cloud, access to the internet.
Wow, I didn't know.
What is cloud computing? Cloud computing is communication between the front end and the back end. The front end can be a client, station PC, or even a consumer PC at your home. The back end can consist of servers dedicated to running applications and commands, as well as a network connection. The purpose of the cloud is to take workload off the front end and to provide a service instead of a product. The key characteristics to cloud computing are agility, cost, device and location independence, virtualization, scalability, security, and maintenance. The history of cloud computing starts from mainframes, which were too expensive. The need for cloud computing allowed organizations to stimulously use an expensive mainframe. IBM came out with virtual machines in 1970, and in 1999, Salesforce.com became the first major cloud computing company. It offered software based on their servers. One example of their service allows tracking of how well your company is trending on social media. In 2002, online storage, computation, and human intelligence from Amazon was provided. In 2009, Google provided Google Apps, which was based on their cloud, and a lot of consumers today and businesses use it. In 2011, the U.S. National Institute of Standards and Technology outlined 5 essential characteristics to cloud computing. This included on-demand service, resource pooling, rapid elasticity, and as well as broad network access.
Here's an example of a company that uses the cloud. The company's called Apple, and they use the iCloud.
With iCloud, when you buy a song on one device, it instantly downloads to all your others. Take a picture here, and it shows up there. Start a project in one place, and pick up right where you left off in another. Capture the moment here, and it's waiting for you there. Make a change on this, and it updates on that. And with iCloud, it all works automatically and wirelessly. So you always have the things you want exactly where you want them.
Many types of business. First being private. This can be only accessed at the workplace and keep security up. The second is public. This is when the information is given to the consumer. An example of this would be Google using their YouTube or also streaming their apps to others. The last business would be hybrid. This is when a business does not want to give out their information to the public, but still wants the ability for their employees to work at home. while keeping security up. The cloud can also be used to connect a feature from another company to your website. An example of this would be Google Maps. This can be streamed to your site and have a feature that would not normally be there. The reason a business would use this is to save money, as you can give it to a third-party company and they will maintain the server. It also does not need to be within the building. It is also scalable for you, as the amount of resources is there when you need it. And backups can be put anywhere within around the world. This is a gaming company that uses the cloud to stream their games.
Depending on the model used, cloud gaming can be expressed in one of two ways. The first is video streaming. Games are stored on a company's server. When this content is accessed, the server handles the calculations traditionally accomplished by the GPU and CPU alongside memory, and streams the video output to the user. The user only needs to provide controller input, putting the workload on the server instead of the user. File streaming is the second one, where servers can also stream game files themselves, a concept evolved from digital downloads. This allows users that have access to the server and meet the hardware requirements to play a game that they are currently downloading, even if it has not been completely downloaded. The rest of the content is downloaded as the user continues to play, which means more time spent gaming and less time spent waiting. Presently, much of cloud gaming remains theoretical. Game journalists were initially apprehensive at cloud gaming due to the statements made that the servers could imitate performance made by physical hardware. After online launched, there was good reception for it, as it demonstrated that users could cloud game and expect the similar performance one would expect from a physical system. Unfortunately, there was not enough support for the service, and the company had to fire staff, and the service was bought out. Sony has expressed interest in cloud gaming with their acquisition of Gaikai in 2012, and recently introduced cloud gaming capabilities for the database of PlayStation games. With Gaikai's technology, Sony plans to launch PlayStation Now, a service which will allow users to cloud game older PlayStation games on their devices. Sony is also planning on using the file streaming to allow users to play games as they're being downloaded. Microsoft has also adapted cloud gaming technology to improve the service of Xbox Live. With Xbox servers doing much of the work, Xbox Live is more stable and can handle more processes than previously expected. Because of the technology of cloud computing, gaming will change forever.